Roblox WindHalo or back to WindHalo, whichever it is. So basically, the new Blox Bulletin just came out, and the new confirmed update we're supposedly gonna be getting. So if you go to the shop, you can see that Barrier is in progress, as well as Gravity, which we've known about. And where is it? Falcon. So I already have these, but I don't have the permanent. So now I gotta stock up on some Robux. We're gonna go read the bulletin really quick, and I'm gonna give a rundown of my opinion. So, alright, if you open the bulletin March 27th, 2025, I already read this because I read it on stream. So basically, I don't know exactly what this is about. It says a one-of-a-kind vehicle has been stolen. The notorious duo Gate and Forge has struck again, this time during public auction of a custom-built experimental vehicle. Witnesses report perfectly timed operation. Gate opened a portal mid-sail while Forge summoned towers structures out of the thin air, blocking all pursuit routes within seconds. The pair vanished the vehicle before security could react. While the stolen car isn't considered dangerous, it's unique experimental tech which is priceless. And now it's in the wrong hands! Authorities on high alert. Gate and Forge are known bold tactics and impossible getaways. They didn't just escape. They left the maze behind, stunned witness. So I don't exactly know what this is talking about. Oh, you hear my kids too. I don't exactly know what this is talking about, but I can tell that this is Turtle. This is Turtle. This is the dimension. I don't think we're getting cars, so I don't really know what this is. So the developer Q&A and responses. King_YouTuber, is Divine Art going to be released soon? In summary, this is saying they had bigger plans for Divine Art, but they couldn't continue to delay the Dragon update any farther, and one of the abilities also ran into a major Roblox engine bug that's out of their control, so they don't have no plans of releasing Divine Art anytime soon, unfortunately. The trading update, which I'm looking forward to, says we have big plans for the trading system. We're exploring new tradable items, expanding beyond 4 slots, and possibly introducing a brand new trading hub world. So that'd be trading servers, I guess, like in Pet Simulator, but obviously it's probably gonna make, if you don't have Discord and you can't get into Discord server, it's gonna make trading a lot better. This is why haven't the devs been released a Fruit Awakening in the last 2.5 years. So this is in summary, Awakenings were originally a way to add new content and give players more to unlock, making older fruits viable again without removing the original moveset. But that was years ago. With a bigger team now, we're shifting toward full reworks that modernize the entire fruit. Then they said the upcoming Gravity rework is a great example. As a mythical fruit, it should feel powerful and modern by default, just like the Dragon rework. So I'm just praying to God that Gravity does not become spam. Can crew systems get updates? As a crew captain, I really hope that they end up updating the crews. They said yes, but we haven't started this yet. There are obvious things we'd like to add, like crew ranks, but we have much larger ambition to rework crews entirely. And for the people who are worried about your permanent gravities and gravity fruits getting turned into tokens, they've already said no. Dragon tokens existed because of 2 dragon fruit options. How many updates the coming one do you plan on releasing? Map, UI, and crew reworks. These reworks, they said in summary, these reworks take more thought than it might seem. We're not just replacing map, we're keeping the nostalgia while adding side missions, puzzles, and expanded stories. Previous map reworks went through several revisions, and earlier UI styles were scraped after the community's feedback. A new roadmap is coming later this year, but expect blog posts soon, more insights and teasers. And this is in summary. This one actually explains a lot. Why is it hard for devs just to drop mini updates with bug fixes and balance changes while we wait for the big ones? I'm gonna read this whole one. This was a workflow issue in the past. We used to bundle new content, bug fixes, and balance changes together, which meant we couldn't release one without the others. Fixes would get stuck behind unfinished content. Luckily, that's been solved recently, so you can expect more of these smaller updates between major ones moving forward. And then the final thing is the mysterious scientist's new breakthrough. The enigmatic scientist behind Fruit Awakenings has reportedly achieved another breakthrough. Sources whisper that he's found a way to push fruits beyond their natural limits, not through awakenings, but through something far more obscure. Subtle shifts, unseen changes, powers that weren't meant to surface. Not all experiments succeed, but the ones they do, they're extraordinary. What exactly has he uncovered? What kind of process will those who dare to go through? And more importantly, what happens next? The experience begins soon. Stay alert and prepare yourselves. See, so what I'm thinking here is I think that they're teasing a new update, but I'm really hoping it doesn't come out between the 17th and the 26th because I'm not gonna be home. So if we go back to the game here. So this is what the crew looks like right now. They haven't worked on this yet, but I really like to be able to change the name because I made this when I like about 2 years ago. No, a year ago. I don't like the name. What should I talk about first? Okay, so first thing is this. I don't know exactly what this is. First thing is this. I don't exactly know what this is. Maybe like a new story we get to finally try to do. I was looking forward to Divine Art, but sadly it doesn't look like it's getting released anytime soon, unfortunately. I had already assumed that Gravity was not gonna get turned into tokens because the reason they turned the dragon into tokens was because 2 dragons. So I'm pretty sure that means if you already have permanent barrier, falcon, and gravity, I think you're gonna get to keep them. Like, you should have been able to keep your dragons. I'm not gonna go too far into that since it's a highly controversial thing, but I think you should be able to keep your dragons during the last update. But they've fixed the problem. And anybody who had permanent dragon just had to pay the excess price for both dragons. Now, this is what falcon looks like. This is the Z move. This is the X move. This is the C move. That's the V move. And this is the F move. Not too bad. Definitely deserves a rework though. Here's barrier. Yeah. Barrier's design needs to be redone so badly. We still got the wings on because I forgot to take them off. It's fine. So first things first is we have the Z move on barrier. This is actually my favorite. I used to eat barrier for fun and watch PvP fights like watch from this at a distance. Like, you can't get me. No. Here's the X move. Here's the C move. And here's the F move. Get hit with a wall. Let me wait for my V move. And there's the V move. There you go. That's all you get to see for right now. I will be doing probably a 12-hour live stream grinding the master on these. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead and subscribe if you want. Barrier needs to be redone. And here's gravity. I unfortunately only have 3 gravities. Honestly, I like the way gravity looks. Purple's my favorite color, and I'm excited. I'm gonna buy gravity when it comes out. As long as it's not like so expensive, I'm gonna buy it. I will say this. I got clicked to move on. I will say this, in the upcoming update, I do hope that we get the diamond nerf, as well as the dragon nerf, and as well as the yeti nerf. But those may not come out until the control rework comes out, which might not be until summer, or even possibly next Christmas. We'll see. I don't know how long it's gonna take for the next big update to come out. Obviously, they're doing the smaller reworks right now. Obviously, these are reworks that needed them, but they're not the reworks people are really hyped about. People are really hyped about for control. Some other fruits that probably deserve a rework would probably be, rubber is another one that should be thrown in the pot. Spike as well, as basically all the commons. Like, we got Rocky, that's fine. Spin, it's alright. We got Blade, obviously. Chop. Flame is deserving of one as well. Okay. I think Shadow deserves a rework because, like, if you look at the new ones, if you compare Shadow to stuff that looks like Gas, Yeti, Kitsune, Dragon, Shadow looks so bad. Like, Control. I don't actually have Mammoth Mastery to know what Mammoth looks like in transformation. I haven't looked at it. Hopefully I'm about to start like being able to buy permanent fruits. Pain needs a rework. Pain got reworked when it became Pain. It was formerly known as Paw. It needs reworked. I think Blizzard needs a rework. Quake needs a rework. Venom needs a rework. And yeah, I think that's everything. I think the only thing really left to cover is the fact that we don't even have an official release date. We do know that Divine Art's not coming out for a very long time, unfortunately, because I was really looking forward to Divine Art, but sadly it doesn't look like it's coming out anytime soon. Another thing I think honestly deserves a rework: untransformed and transformed Leo. Not the actual design, but Leo compared to all the new spammable beast fruits, Leo's like the old, it's like the old dragon, bro. It's like the old dragon. It needs like a rework a little bit. I think there's some other things I think deserve to be redesigned. Hold up, let me go spawn that really quick. There we go. I think Sea Beasts deserve to be redesigned. Like, they just look so outdated, in my opinion. Is that just me? Like, I love my pet, but I think he deserves a redesign. You know something else that deserves a redesign, and by that I mean a revocation of the game? The piranhas. But I just think the CBs look so outdated. I think it's fair that we're at least getting some communication. I am kind of sad that Divine Art's supposedly not coming out for another time, a little while, because like I could use a Sanguine sister because like Sanguine looks so cool. Don't even get me started with some of the fighting styles that they need to be reworked. Death Step and Dark Step need to be reworked so bad. So is Electric. I think that's officially everything covered. 20-minute video, I gotta go edit, and then I gotta make a thumbnail for it. Anyways, I think that's officially all of it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, bye!